human rights activists, robotics technology experts, lawyers, journalists, and activists in an effort to inform the American public about the widespread and rapidly expanding deployment of lethal and surveillance drones. Now, moving on to surveillance drones, I know some of you have heard about different law enforcement across the United States having drones or applying for applications to fly drones. The U.S. law enforcement has been expanding its use of domestic drones for surveillance purposes. We see drones used on the U.S. borders with Mexico and Canada. This type of new surveillance in American life needs rules to be put in place. Right now, there are no rules. Drone manufacturers are also considering offering police the option of arming these drones with non-lethal weapons like rubber bullets, tasers, and tear gas. These drones are made by various manufacturers, not necessarily Northrop Grumman or Lockheed Martin. According to the Electronic Frontier Foundation, dozens of law enforcement agencies already have drones. Based on information from EFF's Freedom of Information Act lawsuit over the FAA's initial refusal to release the list of authorizations, who knows, we might even have a drone here in Sonoma County. Local law enforcement might even have an application that's being processed for a drone to put us under surveillance. As activists, we see a lot of value and feel it's important to have a presence and taking action at air bases flying drones. Beale Air Force Base, our local Code Pink chapter here in the San Francisco Bay Area, organizes demonstrations at Beale Air Force Base, Fort Huachuca, Vandenberg Air Force Base, Hancock Air Force Base, Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, Camp Wilson, Wolf William, Whiteman Air Force Base are just a number of bases where demonstrations are taking place. And the list goes on and on. We have close to over 100 bases across the United States which are participating in the drone warfare. Activists risk arrest at these bases and actions as they raise their voices to draw attention to the travesty and the illegality of drone warfare. What I'm going to do, too, is I'm going to invite Cynthia to speak a little bit about her trial at Vandenberg once I'm done. At one point, Creech Air Force Base in Indian Springs, Nevada, was the epicenter of drone warfare, being the first air base in the country to fly exclusively unmanned aerial vehicles. But that has changed and will continue to change as the industry continues to grow in the United States and abroad.